Beautiful deep divers. Another marvelous day. We are out here breathing in that good ass prana, baby. You better be raising the frequency. I hope you are raising the vibration. Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. We are out here, beautiful deep divers in the heart of nature. Beautiful, gorgeous day. Okay? Butterflies everywhere. This is butterfly heaven right now. Let me tell you this, deep divers. Sometimes you have to lose everything to appreciate all the things you already had in your life that you weren't paying attention to before. Let me repeat that one more time. Sometimes you have to lose everything to appreciate all the things you already had in your life that you weren't paying attention to before. I learned that, deep divers, along my journey because I was broke, alone, depressed, lost, feeling like a waste of space. What am I doing here? Nothing is working out for me. I was there. I couldn't find a way to turn my life around. I thought it was over for me. Let me throw in the towel right now. Now, thank goodness the cat down the road helped me to turn my life around, to find a way out. But I know a lot of you might be going through the same thing. You might be alone. You might be feeling lost. You might be broke. You might be depressed. And I want you to do this to turn your life around. Remind yourself, deep divers, there is no change without a change in routine. And many people, we sometimes feel like victims. We always feel like things are happening to us. Life is never something happening to you. It is always responding to you. Your words, thoughts, and actions. I used to have pity parties, deep divers, and say, the whole world is against me. And guess what the world said back? The whole world is against you. You see, life is like an echo. Anything you say into the universe, it comes right back to you. When you say life is unfair, the universe says life is unfair, and it gives you all the evidence to support your belief system. When you say things are going to work out for me, the universe says things are going to work out for you. And by a beautiful serendipity, things start to work out for you. Your biggest breakthrough is about to come for you this week. Are you ready, deep divers? We are ready, and we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Now, deep divers, I don't know a success story with an easy past. A lot of people see me here, shining, doing a little samba, baby. But along my early journey, I was alone. I was broke, lost, confused, depressed, thinking that, gosh, I'm cursed by the universe. How come it's happening for them and it's not happening for me? Am I going to be in this position forever? Somebody help me. I found out, deep divers, how to turn my entire life around, and the rest is history. Let me tell you this. Our greatest evolution comes from our greatest challenge. Slow motion this side. Our greatest evolution comes from our greatest struggles. Our greatest evolution comes from our greatest test from the universe. This is how we grow. Thank the universe for your hard times. They make you stronger. If you are someone right now who is broke, lost, feeling alone, depressed, thank the universe, because you're going to have a story to tell. I'm going to buy your autobiography, because I'm going to say, okay, they fell down, then they got up. They rose like the phoenix. Now, what happens when we get into bad situations, bad experiences, when we hit rock bottom? Many of us, we stay there and we say, you know what? There's nothing I can do. There is always something you can do. You can move. You're not a tree. At least I think so. Are you a tree? You can move. When I realized that, the rest was history. I started to realize your response to a situation literally has the power to change the entire situation itself. I started to realize there is a gift in every so-called bad experience. You can learn from it. No experience is wasted if you can learn from it. Extract the gold from it. It happens to all of us. The reason why a lot of us feel depressed, if you say depressed phonetically, it comes out as deep rest. You are exhausted. I was exhausted. Running all around the city, tired, not truly living my purpose and my dream, living theirs. I wasn't in alignment with who I was, and that's why I was broke. Not just financially, but mentally, emotionally, tired, drained, feeling lost which way to take right now. So what did I do? I said, okay, it's time to go to the garage center. Oh, it's time for a service. It's time for a repair. Ralph, yes, your greatest form of wealth is your peace of mind. I want you to slow down right now and prioritize your peace of mind. Spend a few hours every single day making sure you have a good peace of mind. Then you are halfway there to turning your life around. And that's what I did. I became emotionally intelligent enough to be in the right state of mind to make better choices. Started to meditate, started to go for long ass walks with the cat down the road. And all of a sudden, as I was feeling better within myself, I started to attract better things into my life. Your ego tells you when everything is perfect, just the way you want it, then you will find peace. Your spirit tells you find peace in yourself and everything will fall into place. What? Slow motion this side. I was broke, deep divers, alone, lost, depressed. Do this to turn your life around. Instead of asking the universe, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? Ask the universe, what are you teaching me? Because there's a lesson in there. Don't focus on what you're going through. Focus on who you are becoming in the process. This is the metamorphosis. The only reason I appreciate all the abundance I have right now, the only reason I appreciate all the abundance and prosperity I have right now is because I had nothing. And I needed to have nothing. I needed to be broke to appreciate this abundance. It's the contrast. It's the yin and the yang. The yin and the yang. Water, fire, hot, cold, right? I want to remind you, this is not the end. Never allow your temporary worry to be your permanent resting place. When going through hell, you keep on walking. When going through fire, you keep on walking. Because your story is not over. Stop telling yourself it stops here when the story has not even begun. You are making your chapter 1, which is not going so well, be the entire book. You got to stop doing that. And this is how to turn your life around. You got to pick yourself back up. Don't focus on the fall. Focus on the comeback. Say, hey, this is going to be the greatest rise in history. Woo! The greatest comeback in history. I got a story to tell. I had nothing and I worked my way back up to the top because I learned how to invest in myself. I learned how to take chances. 7-Day Vegan Challenge. I realized that if I want to turn my life around, it's got to start with what I'm eating. I got to feel better. I got to start eating. Pass me that mango. Strawberries full of vitamin C. I got to feel good internally. And now my external reality is going to be a mirror to what I'm feeling internally. And that can start with food. Food affects mood. If life is going shitty, don't make your plate even worse. You have to learn that when nothing is going your way, make one thing right. That's what I do every single day. Let's just say, and this happens a lot, I feel bad sometimes. I'm like, oh my gosh, nothing is working out for me. What do? I just spend 5 minutes sun gazing. All of a sudden, I'm now practicing alchemy. What is alchemy? The science of making the best out of the worst and never allowing external events to govern your internal condition. I want to remind you of this, deep divers. I was broke. I was alone. I was depressed. I had nothing. And how I managed to turn my life around and how you can manage to turn your life around is to say, who cares? The world doesn't care about your sorry ass story. Unfortunately not. The reason why is because no matter how much you moan and complain about it, it doesn't change anything. Ever been around someone who's telling you about how hard their life is? You're like, ain't nobody got time for that. The reason why is because when you complain and feel sorry for yourself, it doesn't change anything. However, when you have a better attitude to say, hey, I'm allowed to be the work in progress and the masterpiece at the same time, now we're talking. Now you are no longer feeling like a victim. Instead, you are feeling like a co-creator. And this is how you turn your life around. Once again, you say, hey, I got a body. I got arms. I got hands. Nothing is stopping me from going to that place where I want to be, but a belief system. So you got to remind yourself, what have you really lost? If you are depressed, take a break. Come back tomorrow stronger. If you are broke, don't worry. Invest in your peace of mind because the greatest form of wealth is your inner peace. If you are lost, say, hey, at least I now know where I don't want to go and where I really want to be. So I want to remind you, there are no wasted experiences if you can learn from them. This is all part of your journey to make you stronger. Our greatest evolution comes from our greatest challenges. Give thanks to the universe that you are leveling up. And then just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? There. Beautiful deep divers. I'm just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. I hope you're taking care of yourself, deep divers. Shout out to everyone who's been getting the wonderful good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, who's turning her life around and his life around, you want to model the clothing? You want to model the clothing? Well, go and buy some, okay? Add me on Instagram, deep divers, for more daily inspiration at official Ralph Smart, and Facebook at Infinite Waters, at Ralph Smart, and Snapchat at Good Ass Prana, baby. Check out the new book, Deep Divers, for more powerful, life-changing information just like this. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book. I want to remind you, you can turn your life around, deep divers, but you must let go of who you used to be so you can be who you came here to be. You have no obligation to your sorry ass story that's keeping you back from where you need to be. Let it go today. Tear up that story and recreate yourself. Woo! I like that. They tried to bury us. They forgot we were seeds. Have a beautiful day, deep divers. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You have just turned your life around. You're doing a little samba, baby. Woo! Look at you go. Woo! Have a beautiful day, deep divers. Peace.